Hello, everyone, and welcome to The Last Cub, the Brooding Edition. As we transfer over to the city of Roanoke, we sit in a small car. Across the drive, there was much brooding. As they contemplated plan, there was even more brooding. As they drove along, there was even more brooding. In fact, this entire journey to this spot in Roanoke can be equated to the term brooding. And so eventually, as Anton leans over to his companion of brooding, Jane, he will say, in the most edgiest tone in his voice, "It's about here that I found the body that I was telling you about."
She kind of looks around for a sec. It's brilliant. She looks around for a second, just kind of looking where they are. Turns back to look at him. What, like right here, or where exactly?
Down the ditch.
The ditch.
Yeah, down the ditch.
Well, what did it look like at least?
Homeless person, young female, covered in ritualistic markings, wrapped up in a linen thing. White van dropped her off. Now, there was two white vans there when I arrived originally. They seemed to be like having a drop-off point. The contact I had saw the same white van about 2 days before that, pulling up to this area. There's another van there, but has all garden equipment and everything. So whatever they're doing, they're either maybe picking someone up along here, or they're using this place as a dumping ground.
All right.
Now, the idea I have, a person who died in that sort of way is going to obviously leave some sort of residue. Might be something to check out in the Umbra.
You say that, but might be the case, it might not.
It's the only lead we have at the minute.
I'm not saying no, not discounting it. Just saying, once put all your bets into it.
Oh no, it's just this is the ground zero, so the more we can find out about this area, the more we can figure out what the hell is going on.
Yeah. So what's the plan?
Well, I'll go check out the actual ground, pointing around. You actually check out the other side. We can keep in regular contact with our little connection now, so if you see anything, you can alert me to it. That way, and if you do find something, I'll pop over. We'll take a more exploratory look.
She just kind of stares at him for a second. What, so you mean split up?
Well, we could go together, I suppose. Which side do you want to start on?
I just don't like the idea of one of us being on each side. What if the other can't get across?
Alright, that makes sense. So which side do you want to start on?
We'll start this side first. Let you have your little poke around.
It's not. Gets out of the car, all edgy like.
Gets out the car in slow-mo.
Mm-hmm. I
Flicks their back.
I against I starts bang as they're walking.
So where are you parked?
About a block away.
Like just up the edge of the road, in
Up the edge of
town?
the road. Up the edge of the road.
So kind of like in the picture.
Yes.
Fabulous. All right. Start snooping and pooping.
Yeah, we're definitely snooping and pooping.
Well, definitely snooping. Pooping will come later.
Aha. Good plan.
We
Gotta
shall,
time your poops.
we shall brood in our snooping.
Yes.
The braid. It's a real shame that brooding and snooping don't technically rhyme. But yeah, so you walk along this lovely scenic area where the same water that flows past the rail yard flows here, past some of the road. Look, it is wet and kind of grassy, and there's some muddy spots, and look at this guardrail. Oh, parts of that have seen better days.
You'll climb over it and probably start heading down to where you saw the body last.
You can do that. It's not even hard. Those rails are pretty short.
Probably take the flashlight in his phone and probably just flick it on casually as he's walking.
Don't slip. I'll laugh.
You just look behind. No, you won't. No, you won't look behind him because that's inviting trouble. You just keep walking. Says the person. Says the person who grew up in the city.
Just saying.
No, it's fine. When I hear you slip, then that's gonna be the best part.
That's why I'm not going down there.
Oh, I see.
Huh?
No, it's fine. It's fine.
I've got to keep watch from up here. It's all right.
Yeah, no, that's fine. No.
Yeah. Never know what
No,
might pull up and try and
no.
steal your
I'll
car.
just do all the work. It's no
Oh,
problem.
you're gonna do
Jane.
all the work.
No problem, Jane.
All right, I'll just go sit in the car then, shall I?
All right, I'll see you later.
All right, see you later. Turns, starts walking off. What's that? Huh? Oh, I get it now. Okay, I'll stay right here then, shall I?
Just rubs his face as he's walking. Hasn't turned to look at her because he knows if I tempt fate and look back, I am gonna fucking slip. But he broods down the fucking laneway.
All right, you brood your way down this little incline. It has rained lately, so it is a little on the slick side. Not generally dangerous, but if you hit that perfect spot, your foot could absolutely fly out from under you. Thankfully, you're not looking back, paying attention. Yeah, that's right. You find more grass.
Yeah, you just start walking along. It's very casual because he knows like, oh yeah, it's raining, so it rained recently. But he's just kind of like padding along, see if anything is freshly disturbed.
You want to roll some survival there,
Yeah, I
buddy
do.
pal friendo?
No.
Do it.
I will.
While he's rolling that, Kaylee,
Right.
while Anton is kind of spooping around at the bottom of the bank, Jane's going to use her phone and have a quick look on the other side just to see if there's anything immediate over there.
It's a fail.
It is a fail. You failed. How could you?
Yes.
It's more grass. It's pretty good grass, as grass goes.
Damn
Now, if only you could get grass to grow this well on purpose. You just taking your time with it and having a casual little look-see?
Yep.
I mean, I'll give you 3 guesses what's in that stream.
Water.
Yay! Yeah, most of what you're seeing at a glance is water spirits. You can give me an alertness check.
Well, I'm not going to deny that. I see everything.
You definitely see water spirits. Good number of them. I mean, there's a river there. There's a lot of water. Some fish and whatnot. A couple songbirds perched around, kind of all tucked in, little heads bunched down. And your asshole friend is sitting on the car preening. I guess. Look at my magnificent wings. I'm the finest of crows. But of greater interest, especially in that little area where there's a little water outlet, you spot at least one rat spirit over there washing his little face in the water.
And overall, doesn't look like any worm taint, really.
I mean, there's little incursions. I mean, this is fairly close to the water. There's some of the water spirits are not looking as clean as others. This is right after going past, town. But there's nothing like that screams worm. There's not a black void anywhere. There's nothing crazy. It's just kind of about what you'd expect, really.
Yeah. It's not like in the city where it's just like, oh my god, this is disgusting. It's just a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, in fact, you watch the little rat spirit as he snatches one of the water spirits and smushes his face into it and rubs his face all over it and actually ends up a little cleaner. The water spirit does not look happy about it.
Yeah, so that should just pocket her phone again. Just look down to Anton as he's just walking across the bank as he doesn't really find anything. Other side looks pretty clear.
But anything of note?
Not really.
Well, what you got spirit-wise?
Plenty of water. Got a few birds. A rat.
Rod would know about a dead body.
Possibly.
More than likely. Rats are very resourceful.
Are you still going down here, or do you want to jump across?
I'll do one more sweep around. I just want to double check something. The problem is it's rained, so a lot of any disturbance might have been washed away. Just, get closer to where you remembered where you found the fucking body.
Yes. Can do another little looky-loo.
Sure, roll another survival. Ugh.
Do it.
Nah.
I mean, there's grass. I mean, there's some places where maybe people walked down and threw rocks in the water or did some fishing. You're not seeing anything that sticks out.
He'll
And the
look
body
over.
is definitely not there.
He'll look over and just shake his head. Nah, this is long move. Let's go try the other side.
All right.
Yeah, not take the time up or walk over to the water itself and just take the time and slide over.
And now it is Jane's worst nightmare. She has to now descend down the bank.
Ba, 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 ba.
And thus she does.
Brooding.
Like a baby deer first trying to stand on his legs. Just, oh god, why?
Brooding as she goes. The most
Brooding as
sternest
she
face.
goes.
The most sternest face.
Trying to intimidate the grass itself and the mud.
You know what? Hold on. Just because this has been so much of a thing. Hello, Tom.
High roller, baby.
You
Damn
lucky
right.
fucker.
Damn right.
You do not slip. You actually don't have too bad a time of it. You managed to find pretty solid places to step the whole way.
The grass cowered before my might. Yeah, she'll finally get to the bottom. Dig her feet into the ground, not to slip down into the too far into the water. It's kind of like the crunch. It's kind of like, I'm stopping here. So the side glance to Anton, like, yeah, I did that.
Well done. You managed to cross a small bank all the way lonesome. Well done. Be proud.
Yeah, for a city girl.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no. Tiny bank that anyone could have crossed.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
I'm
That's an
proud.
achievement, that is. No, you
I'm
should
proud.
be.
Really
Mhm.
proud.
No,
Yeah.
I'm just saying. No. I am said it's a bad thing.
I mean, it's the first time I think I've ever done it.
Well, there you go then. See,
See, there you go.
you are now Bear Grylls, so I expect
Huh?
you to be able to climb a mountain next.
That's all right. I just finally lost my bank virginity.
No, don't worry about it. Fine.
Yeah, yeah. What you got to say about that one, huh? That's what I thought.
I'm not going to. But
Yeah. Huh? Huh? Get across the other side. She just looks over it.
just like sometimes I really do think you are a stripper when you know he just looks off and looks into the water.
Do we want us to both roll notice or just one of us?
I mean, you can either roll or you can take your time. Anton
Roll
will
it,
have a
Tom.
bitch of a time.
Pull it. Pull it across.
Ugh! Did it work?
Technically, this close to
Oh,
a city, no.
gotta come rest.
Boom.
What's the diff?
Oh, that's a botch.
Oh god, yeah, that
I
is a
gotta come
botch.
rescue your fucking ass. I don't know what my diff is. Please be 6.
It's 6.
All right. I mean, if you want to creep Jane out for a bit.
I mean, I'd assume you're not leaving her there for more than a split second.
No, he just Spartan kicks her to the fucking gauntlet.
You must not have kept your balance well because you've got to go through too, which means you're stumbling through after the kick.
Basically, what happens is he sees Jane fade away and like fade out, and he goes, "Oh, for the love of," and just rugby tackles her, essentially proper football tackle.
There's about half a second where your senses span into infinity, and then you're eating shit on the other side in the water because that was a rugby tackle right on the bank of a river.
Just whoosh.
Anton's big fucking body just fucking down on top of Jane as she goes under the water. Brooding as we're doing it.
She turns over. Anton's on top of her. It's just like, finally. What?
You know, he gets out of the water like.
Pulls herself up, throws the massive hair back. That is now not that color anymore because this.
Splort.
He's like, "Oh yeah, no, you got this." He's coming out doing that wet, like. Bleh.
Oh yeah. Oh, what? We all made mistakes, Anton. Jeez.
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry
Oh
about
no,
it.
thank you though. Thank you.
No problem. Anytime.
Good. I'd hope so. I'm glad you've always got my back.
Mm-hmm.
And just because I have to ask, Todd, is he still wearing that necklace she gave him?
Yeah, pretty
Good.
much.
That's right. That's fine.
Climbs
Yeah,
up out of the bank, just like.
Yeah, pulls herself up out the water, just like, yes, I don't want to play now, water spirits. Just go.
They try a couple times, and you see them repeating your antics, where one will leap up and tackle another, like in under the surface of the water. They think it's great. You see one come out of that pipe there, launching at full speed to tackle another into the water.
Just looks over at Jane. See, I look what you did.
What? We gave them entertainment.
Yeah, no, you gave after starting up the American football, the Water Spirits team. You did that. I hope you're happy.
Oh yeah, I hope so. They're going to do well this year.
Yeah, no, I can see it.
Yeah,
I can sense it. They've been really pushing the game forward.
Yeah, I think they're going to lose. They might struggle against the Fire team, but
Yeah.
I think they've got it against the Seahawks.
So you're just gonna stand there in the water, get wet.
Just kind of just raises her arms like, spirits, man.
Oh no, it's fine. I mean,
All right.
One tackles into your kneecap, thinks it's the hot shit, just kind of splashes around your leg on impact.
See, they're enjoying it.
I mean, it's fine. No, don't worry about it. It's not like we have a job to do or anything.
Oh yeah, now we've got a job to do. Yeah, of course.
Mm-hmm.
It starts walking up.
No, that's fine. I mean, I'll just sit here at the bank and just watch you derp around in the water. No, don't worry about that. It's fine.
I'm assuming she's slogging over to the pipe,
Yes.
where the rat spirit is now perched on top and just watching you guys like, what the fuck, actually?
Yeah, it's just well.
Jane wanted to hi. Crawling.
Hi, hey, little buddy.
I dare you to do it.
So what she does, she walks up like trudging through like that, probably about knee high, a little bit more. Kind of as she does get up to it, crouches down, bends over, looks it. Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy. That was the strangest introduction you've ever done, Jane.
Like, shut the fuck up.
Like, that was just some straight fucking serial fucking killer shit. Jesus fucking Christ.
It's just. This is the turnaround. You get that staring at you, Anton. It's the intensity.
Just leans back like, yeah, no, Jesus.
The rat's doing the exact same little gesture where it was sitting on its little hind legs, had its little 4 feet picked up, and it's Jane leans in and it just kind of leans back like, whoa, lady, whoa, essentially.
She doesn't lean right into it.
That's what I
Right,
imagine you coming
No.
out and like,
You know,
"Hi,
right in and
buddy."
like puts its little paw on your nose, like, whoa, lady.
Not right
Lady.
in now. Just kind of bends down so it's on like
I
a
just
similar
imagine-
eye level.
I just imagine you doing that, just really creepy. I'm like, oh
Damn
god,
it.
that's
I was so ready
terrifying.
to put its little paw in your face. Yeah.
So, how long you been around this river?
What, me? You talking to me? What? Me?
Yeah, you. Why? Who else is here? Huh? Yeah. What are you talking about? I don't know any river.
I don't know. What river? What river are you talking about? Lady!
I'm
No.
from Josie.
Look,
Come on.
don't you
I'm-
make
I'm
fun of the
sitting
rat's
here.
accent. You leave that rat alone.
I'm walking here. Come on.
Crazy death thing.
Yeah, you fucking crazy lady. Come on.
Well, me, I don't know. Maybe you're talking to them. I don't even know. I don't know.
I'm
But
talking to you.
yeah, I've been hanging out.
Been hanging out here, huh?
Oh yeah, been hanging out.
Hmm.
Yeah, I heard there was eats. But I've been hanging out. I've been looking around. Haven't seen no eats.
No eats.
No eats.
No eats.
Not a scrap. I mean, there's grass, and that's nice.
But you don't want grass, though, do you?
No.
I mean, what kind of thing you looking for?
Well, the word gets around. Nature's little cleanup crew. Just trying to do my job here.
Hmm.
Found a fish. A really small fish. It was smaller than me. Very disappointing.
So, from what we've heard, there's been a few things dropped off here. Did you seen anything like that?
No, like I said, you see, I'm here because I heard there was some quality eats. But it turns out, no eats.
No eats at all?
None, they're gone.
Hmm.
I think I'm gonna
It's
move
kind-
fast enough. But sources, they're failing me. Shakes his little head.
How long have you been here, have you said?
I thought I'd stick out a day or two just see if anything else happened to like he puts his little pawsies together, like does the little finger steeples, happen to magically appear. Maybe some eats, but no such luck.
She kind of turns around, looks at Anton. When did you say it was dropped off?
How long ago was that, Katie? But in game time,
I mean, I assume that I don't just skip game time with real time, so I'm assuming you're coming back the next day or something.
yeah, I think it was because we found the body And
It would
then-
be a full day later, I think, because there was the night all that went down, and then there's been a day between. So this is only like day after the next.
It just goes the day after the next. Last, yeah.
So 2 days ago, roughly.
Yeah,
or
about 2
2
days
nights
ago.
She turns back to the rat. Well, I got solid info that there was some eats dropped off here. Just
Please, his
over,
little tiny paws.
just over about 2 days ago.
Yeah, you see, that's what I heard. I heard there were quality eats. I heard there was plenty eats. I was gonna call my kids. We were gonna eat, but nope, nothing.
Nothing at all.
Got here, it's gone, just gone.
It's kind of weird.
I know. Something that big doesn't just flow downstream. That's pretty big.
Yeah.
It wasn't even
And
in the
how-
water.
You've looked all around here,
Yeah, of course I looked. Looked everywhere.
even in the pipe.
Oh, I came out the pipe.
Came out the pipe. All right.
Oh, I know what's in the pipe. Don't you worry, lady.
That's
I
all
got this
right.
pipe on lockdown.
I bet you do. I don't doubt that for a second. You seem like a smart kind of guy.
Sage little nod. Tweaks his little whiskers like he's plucking a mustache.
Oh, yeah, I see it. I can respect that. That's why I'm asking you. You're top dog here, right?
Yeah, that pipe there, that's my pipe.
Damn right.
Yeah. Don't let those water spirits tell you otherwise. It's my pipe.
Oh no, yeah.
I just let them go through my pipe. He
Yeah,
like
it's
makes a little gesture with the paws, like just go through
Yeah,
the little
it's the-
sweep.
like I was about to say, like, yeah, no, you own the pipe, but they use it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The water spirits said about my pipe, he looks over the water spirits like, well, fuck you up. Do you know what I mean? Just all floating there.
So something that big dropped off. Even you found out that it was going to be here.
Oh yeah.
You came along, it wasn't here.
No, it wasn't here.
Huh. Hmm. Do you know of anything any theories that could have happened to it? Like what kind of stuff does that?
Finally kind of gives this disgusted little paw flip, like, ugh. No, it's probably the people. People always take the good eats. Every time something ends up on the side of the road, they always take it. You don't get very long to get at it.
Somebody
Always taking
moved
everything. So selfish.
it. Think somebody moved it?
Well, I mean, where else is it going to go? It's not like they took it. He kind of points down to the river.
No.
I mean, they are always trying to clean up everything before we can even finish. But nope. It wasn't close enough to the water. It's supposed to still be here.
Somebody moved it. Huh. No, you weren't here. All right. That's interesting. And she'll turn back and look at Anton. Sounds like somebody's moved it
Nods. Okay.
because he's got nothing. He's been here staking out for about a day or two.
Think anyone else might have seen anything move here? The problem is, on that side, trail is probably dead.
Yeah. And she'll look up at the songbirds.
They're all pretty sleepy looking. They're all tucked in. I mean, it's getting on dark, and that's about time they start settling. So, I mean, there's a handful here and there,
And she'll
but
look down.
they're all tuckered in.
She'll look down at the rat again. Were they here when you got here?
Yeah, they come and go.
All right.
That's okay. I know where there's good scrounging. I got this. Just gonna take my pipe.
All right.
Just,
Yeah.
like
you
fluffs
take your
himself up. Like, yeah, that's right. My pipe.
time. Yeah, and you know what? For helping me out a little bit, maybe I'll leave a bag of Doritos for you. How about that?
Oh, that would be very nice. Be
Ah.
very nice, lady.
Huh?
Hey,
I'll
Joey,
just-
you
appreciate
got
that.
Doritos. You know, he's waddling back in the pipe.
He does too. He like starts waddling back into the pipe, hops down, waddle, waddle, waddle. Hey
The
guys, gotta keep out for Doritos. There's gonna be Doritos. You stay and watch the Doritos. I know you want to go back, but that's tough shit. I'm gonna go back, and you get to stay and watch the Doritos. Don't you eat all those Doritos?
Listen here, Stan. You type 2 diabetes. You can't have Doritos no more.
But they're extra cheesy.
You're on a diet, Stan. We talked about this.
Yeah, well, fuck the diet.
Jesus, this fucking domestic.
Just you just hear that echoing from the pipe. Just like, does it look good? Anton was like, fucking
Oh.
rat spirits, man.
Just climbs back out. So we gotta go creep out the songbirds now.
Yeah.
All right.
Just starts walking towards the sunbeds.
Hello. Climbs up the tree. Hey.
Are they up a tree?
Yeah, of course they're in the tree. They're up in the branches.
Like I said, I just have this hilarious mention of Jane just slithering up the tree.
And
going,
Jane does the full grudge thing where she just goes on like creepy, like crawly thing. Really crawls up. Head rotates backwards and everything. Now, she'll get to the bottom of the tree.
I'm just never gonna stop seeing her doing that now.
Like in the fucking Exorcist, just wakes up,
Yeah.
so her head starts spinning around.
The songbird's face. The most. Oh.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you like get to the bottom of the tree and there's like some sleepy blinking and then like the double take.
Hey.
And it's considering what kind of bird it is, it kind of opens its mouth and you see the tongue flex, but it sounds a lot like your own canned voice coming back. Hey.
That totally doesn't laugh.
There's a slight elbow. Just like, shut the fuck up. Just wondering if you would seen anything dropped off around here the last few days.
I'm waiting for it to echo back.
The head like tips one side. And again, it's the same kind of thing where it like opens the beak and you see the tongue flexing, but again, it's mimicry. It's not the worst mimicry, but it's still something dropped off. Tips its head. Last few days. The inflection changes a little bit.
Just kind of like nods, like, all right, didn't actually repeat what I said, but kind of answered it in repeating what I said. All right, it's like, yes, that makes sense to me, I think. She looks back up. Did it get picked up again? Did you see that?
And it both does the see that picked up, and then in the rat's voice, a day or two.
Can you give me some details on that?
Help me find something because I've got to make this as ridiculous as humanly possible. This is about to get hilarious. All right, let me get to the line. God damn it, computer. Oh yeah. There you go. The first 2 screens of that play back out of its beak. At that time.
It's kind of like looks at it like.
Anton leaned down. Is that thing saying Ellie Goulding?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah? I don't get
Huh.
it.
No, neither do I.
You say you don't get it. 1 second. This is what's happening next. And it pauses, it tips its head, makes kind of a series of different bird calls in frustration, and starts doing this.
Oh. Looks over at Jane. Cops took the body.
Yeah, I gathered that after, that one. Lights.
You see, because the
Lights, police light. Yeah. Oh, that makes sense. That's clever. That's clever. I like that.
Real clever. I like
That's
that.
good.
That was original. It was original.
It's good. Different.
Bad boys, bad boys. And that's just humming to himself.
So cops took it.
Oh god, I don't need an hour of that.
Just kind of looks at Anton. So if cops took it, then what are we supposed to do? Because it'll be in cold. I imagine cold storage by now.
Yeah, pretty much.
And that means
we don't know anybody in the cops, do we?
Starts doing this.
Oh
no. But if you really want to rob a hospital,
I mean, we could.
You want to. Oh, you got to. Which one? Yeah, it just kind of looks up like, yeah, no, we get it. Thank you. It's kind of just screaming this siren out. It's like, yeah.
It does it at bird volume, thankfully, so it's not that loud.
Yeah, but it's,
At least one other bird looks really perturbed and flits out of the tree to a different one.
yeah. Thank you very much. You've been great. Yeah.
Think about it. They would have brought this thing to the morgue, right?
So, from what I know, which admittedly might be just completely fucking.
Clicks his fingers. Hold up a minute. Hold up.
Holding.
They found a body, right?
Found the body.
Where's the crime scene tape? Where's the news? Where's Annie? They found this. I'll put it like this, Jane. This is clearly a murder, right?
Is it? Were they dead when they came out?
They were already dead here, yeah.
How do you know?
Just wait 1 second. Because I'm the one who saw the body. There is no way that person is alive after what they did to it.
All right, I take your word for it. I'm just, got to ask the question. Like, if it was mold, I mean, people can still kind of survive that.
No. My guess is they were tortured to death.
You guess.
That is putting it at from the ritualistic markings, and they were drained completely of their blood.
Right. You see, why do you lead with that?
I told you that before.
That looked like. No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. I even said they are using the blood for the rituals.
Well, all right. Well, maybe I just missed.
Oh, no, that's fine. No. Well, thanks, Anton, for the important info. No, don't worry.
Oh, no, yeah, great.
All right. That you completely forget about. No, don't worry about it.
Huh? That's fine. Maybe I've got a lot of things on my mind, Anton.
No, don't worry about it. No, it's not like this is the most important fight we've been dealing with in a while. No, it's completely fine.
No, it's fine. Well, you want to go rob a hospital, all right? Well, let's go rob a hospital.
We're going to rob a hospital. You're not listening to the plan.
Well, what's the plan then, Anton? Huh? You gotta find a needle in a haystack.
They would have taken this body to the hospital in town, to the morgue, to do an autopsy. That much
Yes.
is certain. Roanoke has one general hospital, right? If I'm correct. They have the big hospital where they would do that type of shit. They're not gonna fucking do that in the middle of with some hanky danky hospital. No, they're gonna take it to like the big one and pointing outwards.
Right.
I'm not saying we actually go in, walk into a hospital, like, hey, walk into the Umbra.
Yeah, that's what. Like, what do you think I actually meant? Go into Lorraine's side
Oh,
and try and
yeah,
rob a, steal a body?
I'm assuming that's what you fucking meant.
Anton.
I mean, I'm so used to your hairbrain schemes, Spark.
It's just like a slight eyebrow. It's like, wow, I can't believe you actually thought that. But that's
Look, I thought you were gone. Like, we could just walk in there, Anton, just take the body, no problem.
no. Oh God, no.
What
Look,
we do,
I'm all for doing what we need to do and all, but robbing a hospital isn't. I mean, we can
what
rob
you
some
could,
places. A hospital has lots of people in it. Not a chance.
what you could do as well, if we're at the morgue and it's specifically at night, nobody's going to be around it because they do. I have dots in medicine. They would typically do their.
You have
They would
dots in medicine, Anton. What does that mean? What does that mean? I don't understand.
Bullshit. I have the dots, Jane. Um, they would typically do their autopsies during the day because they have work hours. So if you time it right with an umbo crossing, talk to the things around it because this place has cameras, this place has this.
I mean,
They could be in and out before they even know it.
we just go in whenever because as far as I know, digital light it's all about they save the shit, so they're gonna remember that stuff for a good while. It's pattern spiders and well, they'll know what's
Just
going
get the
on.
pattern spiders to fuck with the cameras in the place. We try and cross over right in the middle of the morgue, get the files.
Why not just walk down there in the Umbra?
That's what I mean.
Then
Transition.
why?
What, you gonna walk around in the middle of a morgue where a camera can see you when we transition back over?
All right, now I get what you're saying. So you're saying this real roundaboutly. So the plan is go to the hospital, jump
Mm-hmm.
over, go to the morgue, do some spirit shit, fuck around, make sure we're covered, jump back, grab the files,
Or at least take a picture of them.
get a copy of the files. I think,
Maybe look for to see if they put any additional notes, like if there's a similar pattern to any other cases. Essentially, figure out what they know.
yeah,
Look for similar symptoms in their database.
well, get the files and then we can analyze it when we get back.
Or we could just look for similar symptoms in their database right there and then. We've got time.
Do we?
Make the time.
All right. Go digging through the database and then get what we need. How we're getting out.
Pop back over.
Pop back over and walk on out.
Yeah. Cold as ice.
Sounds solid to me.
All right then. Yeah.
See, wasn't that hard, was it?
It was my plan.
I am not saying it's not your plan.
Yeah. There you go
Don't
then.
care. I don't care whose plan it is.
Yeah, but it was my plan. He's
So,
walking.
as long as it gets the fucking job done.
It will, because it's my plan.
Oh, will it?
Yeah. When
Oh,
normally
go on.
my plan.
You're going ahead.
Yeah, no, I've done it before.
Oh, you've done it before. You broke into hospitals before.
I broke into a house with security cameras and they disabled the security cameras.
Hospital's a bit different.
Well, come on then. You've been in the hospital.
I have, and I can tell you what's in there.
Well,
It's
there you
not
go
pretty.
then.
It's
See?
not
The
pretty.
plan. Well, there you go then. That's why you have me. See? Taps the side of his head. Part of the plan.
Yeah. Yeah, part of the plan.
Put his arm around her. We'll be fine. Come on. Back up the back. Come on. Nice and steady.
Yeah, no, she goes up the bank. There's no resisting it if he's putting her arm around her, trying to lead her up the fucking bank.
Well, come on, Jane. I know banks are challenging for you. Just look over smirking.
You do realize with one arm around me, I can really hit you in the nuts so easily right now.
Yeah, but then I'd totally pull you down then and we'd be like back at square one.
I could make that sacrifice.
Can you? Can you really?
Long live the king.
Kicks him in the balls, you know, he just fucking pulls her. So they end up like just lying there like ah.
She doesn't. It just like the kind of like goes to just to make him flinch.
Just stares at her, direct eye contact.
What?
No.
Hmm?
No, no.
Come on then.
Get up the bank then.
We're up the bank.
What? Get in the car then.
I,
Stop giving me the weird fucking oogly eye stare
you're
that
the
you
one
do in
that's
that
staring at me.
creepy fucking.
Creepy. What? What? Wait, well, are you saying I'm creepy now?
A little bit. I mean, it's in a good way, so don't worry about it. You're more broody
Oh,
than creepy.
it's a good way. What? So you like
Yeah,
this? Huh?
no,
No.
you're more broody than creepy.
What's that even mean?
You're more brooding, brood. You brood a lot.
Get in the fucking car.
I am in the car.
So that's suddenly teleport. Anton. Well, I'm in the car. They both just phase shift into the car. Like, what the fuck?
I knew that would get I knew that would get you. I am in the car. She's like, what? He looks around.
I was looking right at you. What? And I'll go to the other side and get in the car.
Next level, bro, shifting shade. Just I am the car. Just,
I am the Umbra. No, Jane, you don't understand. I am the car.
just turns into a transformer and just drives away.
Autobots roll out.
But yeah, we brewed our way over to the hospital.
You brewed the whole way?
We never stop brooding, Katie.
Jesus Christ.
I'll even put on our brooding music.
The irony is that I have not been using this time to get a picture.
This is us coming to that fucking hospital, Katie. Full brood.
Oh, God. Actually, here's a question.
Yes.
Let's see. Oh, there's only 2 to pick from.
I have a role planned if you are asked me to narrow down the search, Katie.
That is a thing you can do.
Can I make a wits law check? Because I do have law.
You can.
2 successes. I'm applying this in terms of if they have actually found a body in terms of like the more state morgues in terms of the city of Roanoke. That's where he'll be heading. Do you know what I mean? Like where the official state pathologist would actually go and work from. You know.
Oh, that's a good question. Hold on. Sorry. Let's see. Let me quickly. There's that. Oh, it's thankfully very identifiable. There you go.
Fucking Sin City.
That is us going into that hospital, Tom.
What do we do? Hit a thrift shop before we go?
Mm-hmm.
Need some disguises.
Come in the leather jackets.
She's already wearing a leather jacket.
A longer one. The fake mustaches, Tom.
Why are you like this? Occurs to me. Hold on a second. Am I fucking up? Hmm. That one will not work after all. Fuck it. We're using it now because I've grabbed pictures. Oh, a picture. Ugh. God damn it. Alright, give me 1 second. Pictures are coming. I swear. I swear. Oh, there you go. See you at nighttime. Perfect. Roanoke. Boop. And then we go. I'll put it there. There we go. Banana. Big hospital. And that's your role, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. 2 successes. There's some other small like medical centers, and they might have had places, but this is the nearest and probably closest to it being like in their area proper hospital.
Yeah, I'll probably pull up into the hospital parking lot. Just look over at her. This is probably the best place we're actually going to find it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? We'll be fine.
Oh no, don't doubt that. Alright. Where are we crossing?
Here,
In the car?
in the car. Unless you want to go into the possible bathroom and do it.
I think it might be easier to if we cross inside the building.
Just nods. Let's go then. Gets out.
She'll get out as well. Slow mo, of course.
Do 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 do.
No, she'll just walk towards the hospital and literally those that main reception. Well, you tell me, like the main reception area. There's normally like a toilet like off to the side or some shit.
Oh yeah,
pretty much.
exactly. Like there you walk in and there's like waiting areas, there's a main reception, there's it's actually a fairly nice hospital, so there's a big open reception area, there's little like water features and fountains. And yeah, there's a bathroom set right there. So you can pretty readily walk in and just walk straight into the bathroom if you really want to. No one's probably going to even look at you twice.
Yeah, James looked at Anton. I want to take a look first.
It's a nod.
And she'll go into the ladies.
The ladies.
Is there anybody in here?
I mean, it's late-ish. Let's see. Let's see if there's anyone in there. See how bad it is. Because I already know you're a high roller. Oh, no, you're lucky. You catch in right as someone's walking out.
Just like perfect. Yeah, assuming it's one of those big kind of wall mirrors that like halfway up the sink kind of thing. It's like, this is perfect. It's just gonna look through it.
You're just going to glance across while you're at it?
Yep, it's gonna glance across first, see what's on the other side, see how bad it looks.
I mean, at least here in the bathroom, most of what you're going to see are your best little friends. Everywhere. Not as many in the bathroom, but I mean, you can see the telltale signs.
Yeah, but
There's some skittering to the lights and whatnot.
How clean does it look is the main thing.
You're in the middle of a city, but it's a pretty upkept hospital, but who knows who goes in and out of here. It's about as dodgy as the last place was. Like, let's remember though that for you, especially here, let me just go on a little walk down memory lane with you.
I'm guessing it looks all like beat up and shit, like the other one did.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, yeah. When I say clean, I mean, is there worm shit drooling out of the walls, spilling onto the floor,
I
and
mean,
screaming at
yeah,
me?
there's nothing that is manifesting like a fucking tentacle monster. No.
All right,
Just-
there's no hentai monsters. That's cool.
There's
All
no
right.
hentai monsters. You're free of hentai monsters.
So yeah, no, she'll look across, see the kind of the good old comforting sight as before. She'll just walk out. Looks pretty clean.
Cool. Let's do it then. Good stretches.
All right. She just grabs him by the wrist and drags him in the ladies.
Oh, makes that noise like, oh.
Yeah, someone like glances over. As you yank him into the bathroom.
Yep, it's like, shh. None of your business. Drags him in, yeah.
Oh, honey, don't worry. It's probably not that bad of an infection. You know what I mean? Oh, God, it's really bad. That's what I
Okay, nobody chases you with that as cover.
And gonna jump across. Roll it because I'm fucking rolling.
Very nice. You managed to make it across. It takes a minute.
Do I have to come? Or have I been pulled over?
I'm assuming you're being pulled.
I'm gonna grab your ass and pull you over.
Yeah.
All right then. After you.
Sure. He will do two things. One, activates blur. It does not work because blur obviously never works for anyone.
Fuck blur.
Because fuck you. There's my stealth roll. And I will be nice to Jane and give her some bennies of shadow weaving, which of course, actually no, shadow weaving doesn't work. It's still 6, but no, just a 2 stealth and blah. I wave my hands up in the air. There you go.
Does that work for all of us or just you? I'm pretty sure it's just you.
It'll work for you as long as you're nearby.
Yeah.
All right, I was gonna say I was about to do it myself anyway, but fine, I'll take yours because you did it.
There you go. Anton Oogly Boogly is his hand in front of you. Next thing you know, shadows.
Yeah, he just kind of channels the inner edge within him.
Turns and goes, I am the Edge Lord. And shadows emerge from him. Thank you, Siegfried.
Okay. What kind of give me the end all be all. How many successes did you get on your shadow weaving?
3.
All right, so -2 diff to stealth.
Okay, so that's then 3 successes on my stealth.
All right. Are you stealthing, Jane?
Yes.
Death, Jane?
Yes. Hold on. Shit.
You do this to yourself.
Right. Stealth.
Ah,
I am the
Jesus
knight.
Christ.
You and Anton can't see Jen anymore.
I mean, neither of you can see the other anymore.
It's fine. We'll find each other by echolocation.
By brooding.
Yeah. Brooding location.
Play Marco Polo.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ. You could hold hands.
Probably what Anton is doing.
Totally. It's whole hands.
Hold hands in our brood.
So, most of what you're going to see as you emerge, I assume. I mean, if you want to hang out in the bathroom, you can. I won't stop you.
We sit in the
Now, if you
bathroom
hang
all
out there
day.
too long, I'm just going to assume things and push fade to black. But,
Wow.
In the bathroom. Hang out in the bathroom all day. Ah, fuck it. We don't need a body, Jane. Fuck it.
but yes, as you emerge, yeah, Anton, I know they're not your favorite buddy, but they are everywhere. So many of them.
Not the spiders. It's always the spiders.
So many following. I mean, look for all the world like strands that flicker bits here and there and like cables running from light to light, running into rooms, running down to the reception area, like all over the place. And they all kind of their little bulbs flicker in a rhythmic pattern, and at least as far as it translates, it sounds almost like they're humming, like you'd expect workers to hum as they go methodically about a project. It's a little more mechanical than humming. It's not quite as bad as hearing an old school computer do dial up, but eh. But yeah, they're everywhere, and they're just going about their shit. Fucking everywhere. But you emerge back out at reception. What you gonna do?
Sorry,
Are
say the last bit
they...
again. It kind of broke up for me.
Oh, did I?
For me, just for me.
Oh. I mean, you emerge at reception. There's a fuck ton of spiders.
So,
Are there little decrepit signs on the walls? Or...
Oh, yeah.
Aha!
The upside of hospitals, there's signs everywhere. They're not the best signs, but they tend to get you roughly in the right area.
Yes. Jane will look for the sign that kind of... Well, or a map or something that kind of like... The way we want to go is in this direction, because they don't normally say, morgue is this way.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not a place that visitors normally get to go to.
Nope.
it will probably be on the low bottom floor typically, so that's where Anton will look for, like, ground bottom
Yes.
floor.
Go figure. It's not really on the maps that patients would look at, because that's not reassuring at all.
If you feel like dying, come to the morgue.
If you think you're dead, come here.
I feel like that would happen with an alarming frequency.
So, she'll not look for the morgue on the map, but look for a way to the lower levels on the map.
Yeah.
I mean, there's areas marked for elevators, marked for stairs.
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 Yeah,
there'll be like a little tug on Anton's hand. Like, yes. Stairs.
Yeah, no, he doesn't trust the elevator. We're taking the stairs.
Stairs.
What, you don't want to try to take an elevator in the Umbra?
No.
Jeez.
Well, these fucking things.
You're no fun at all.
That was smart.
Don't think the spiders.
I mean, they like you.
No.
I like
I mean, they can't
spiders.
really. I mean, they might see you. If they do see you, they really aren't fucking doing shit. They're just keeping about their thing, doing their little gerb, marching. But yes, you can if nothing else suss out where various stairwells are, and kind of guessing around, be like, this probably goes down, and yeah, start tugging along down the maze-like hallways that every hospital has. Obnoxiously maze-like hallways. They all look the fucking same.
Yeah, he'll whisper to Jane's ear. All right, Jane, you know these places like the back of your hand.
Just kind of looks at him like, no, I don't.
Fine. All right. Lower floor. Typically at the lower
Yes.
floor, then they'll have the. Oh, no.
No. I woke up in a hospital. That does not mean I know what a hospital is like.
All right, well, let's look on the lower floor. I'm sure there's a fucking section where the morgue is.
Yes, I'm sure there is. That's why I, kind of pulled you in this direction for the stairs.
All right, good. We're going down the stairs then.
We're going down the stairs.
Yes.
Let's go as far as we can go. When we get to the bottom, we'll see where we are and we'll work up.
All right.
Does that sound good?
Yep.
Are you okay with that?
Yeah, no, I'm fine.
Just making sure.
Does the paranoid look over his shoulder at the spiders like, I fucking see you?
They're fine. Don't worry about those guys.
Just go down the fucking stairs.
I'm going down the. We're down the stairs.
we're down the stairs. We transport. Like
Yeah, we just transport like 3 floors down.
Are you guys looking around as you're headed for the staircase?
Yeah.
Or are you
Yes.
just on a mission?
Yes.
No, I'm not.
You're not-
I'll take it.
You're not on a
I'll snoop
mission?
and- I'll snoop
Well,
and poop.
we are, but we're also very cautiously on a mission.
I don't see shit. I'm too paranoid about the spiders. My rolls today. Fuck me.
I'm gonna look at stuff as well because looking is cool. I see things.
I mean, it's not a lot. You guys are walking along. You're glancing down hallways. Anton's fucking every time he looks down a hallway, one of the little spiders blinks, and he's like, "I see you. Ooh, I see you." Spider keeps moving. Doesn't seem to give a fuck. You glance down one of the halls on your side, Jade, and you see like, I mean, it almost looks like residue from like, if someone had worn dirty shoes and like left little bits and pieces here and there. Except we're in the Umbra.
It's like footprints.
It's not like clear footprints. It's
But
kind
like,
of
in a kind of footprint, like there's a splodge, then like a gap next to it, then like a splodge, and then like
and it doesn't seem to go far at a glance. You can like pause up and kind of look harder, but I mean, it looks like a very brief couple footsteps of just kind of like crud, as if something was on someone's shoes.
She'll stop and just kind of take a better look.
Anton's walking. Jane
I mean,
stops. His
she's
hand like gets pulled back. Buh!
Does the combat like wow, ready spider? You know what I mean?
You see that?
No, what do I see? What?
It's like it's not footprints, but it's residue. It looks like somebody's been walking around with shit on their shoes. Look. See what I mean? This kind of ends there, but someone's definitely around here.
Let's keep an eye on it then.
Let's just keep moving.
See if we spot it down on the lower floors as well.
Yeah, let's keep an eye for stuff.
Where does it look like the footprints were headed, Katie? I feel like the
mean,
signs around this area.
It could have maybe come out of one of the rooms there, but it's one of those things where like there's a point where there's a bit of a splotch and a couple more and then it fades back off again. It's the weirdest shit.
Yeah, just mark note of it and follow L Jane down the stairs.
Yeah. She's still going downstairs.
Holding hands.
Holding hands.
Jeez.
For all that I should have made you lose stealth while you argued loudly, but no, this is funnier. So yeah, the two of you skip Wizard of Oz style down the stairs,
Brooding.
hand in hand with broody faces, which is really distressing now that I imagine it.
They just look so grumpy.
Just get those 2 pictures of our werewolf faces, Katie. That's it.
I will, but for the moment, sir, you grump down the stairs, hand in hand, like the best of friends. Because let's face it, if you guys let go, you're gonna lose each other, and that'll be the end of it. There are more spiders, for all that Anton doesn't like it. Again, following lines that go kind of light to light down the staircase. Just marching back and forth, blinking.
You make sure Jane times it so that when the spiders are marching, they're nowhere near it.
Jane just looking at Anton like, really?
It's
As he
drying time.
carefully, like fucking Mission Impossible, times his way down the stairs. But eventually you'll come to a door for the next floor.
Stick our heads out Scooby-Doo style.
Is it the bottom floor or is it the next floor down?
Here's the next floor down.
Do you want to go this one or do you want to keep going down?
We'll see what we can see in the signs.
All right.
Stick our heads out Scooby-Doo style.
Yep. Whoop whoop.
You both poke your heads out, one on top of the other.
Yep.
Straight up Scooby-Doo. Glancing around. There's a handful of signs. It looks like a lot of maintenance stuff, maybe?
Maintenance.
Maintenance.
No, this isn't it.
Give me an alertness again.
There.
Yeah. That's a 10.
That's a 4.
Both are beautiful.
Oh wait, we have extra alertness, don't we? Shit.
Huh?
What?
From the totem?
I don't know.
God.
It was never mentioned to me that we actually have a totem or anything like that. So I
I
wouldn't
very
know.
narratively made it clear that you had a totem.
Oh,
I
we
can't
did
help
have
if you
extra
were making-
alertness. I've like two more dice.
I don't remember what the fuck Crow Warehouse. I haven't made you a sheet yet.
I recorded it on the thing. It is 2 more dice. It's 2 dots of substitute, 2 dots of alertness, 1 dot of etiquette. So I have 5
I'll roll
successes.
2 more dice then. Yeah, unless these are like kind of the shared thing where only one person can use them at a time.
No,
No.
make it universal.
I
Fuck
don't
it.
think they are. I think they're individual traits.
That's
ain't
OP
stressed.
as shit. But either way.
Congrats. You both have an extra success.
Aha.
So you guys look around and like, oh, fuck, maintenance. And Anton might ken onto it first and give Jane a bit of a nudge as you glance over. And there's that spot where you know how some people just kind of run their handle across a wall like as they're walking along.
Mm-hmm.
Again, it's kind of as if their hand was muddy or dirty, and someone just traced their hand down the wall as they were walking down one of the hallways there.
Well,
Like you look right and then it corners left, and right about that corner you see where, I mean, not in the corner, but it's like someone went around the corner and as they did, decided to reach out and touch the wall and drag their fingers along it, and their fingers were covered in crap.
See that?
See what? Oh. Huh.
Maybe someone had the same idea we did.
Maybe it's a resident.
Could be. Let's go down deeper and see if it keeps coming up.
Because at the time I didn't understand it. But in the hospital where I woke up, there were there are spirals there.
Well, then let's be extra careful.
They didn't stay there, but I didn't understand. But the spirit said that they were frequent. I'm pretty sure I heard them a good few times.
Well, let's it's noted. So let's play it careful then, shall we? Let's not take any risks.
Yeah, and she'll start walking down.
Yep, doing the creep.
Do the creep. Okay. So you do the creep down another layer of stairs. And yes, again, after another floor's worth of walking one way, spinning, walking the other, there is a door.
Is there residue on the door?
Is there residue on the door?
I don't know, Katie, is there?
Have you looked?
I'm looking now.
Look harder.
Will, I'll roll. Is there residue on the door?
Is the door a residue?
The door is made of residue.
Give me the answers, Katie. There's a residue.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'd say the handle's a little scummy.
Yeah, he's just like, oh boy.
It's a little smudgy. Not very clean. Not shiny and polished. You don't want to shake hands with that person.
See that?
Yeah.
All right, let's do this nice and carefully. And I'll put my, the button in my jacket over my hand and slowly test the door to see does it actually open, first of all, before we burst in there like the Kool-Aid Man.
I mean, you're in the Umbra, and yeah, you're fine. Actually, I suppose there should have been keypads and stuff, but fuck it.
I mean, if you want, I can roll open seal, Katie.
Better yet, there's a keypad. You know what's sitting on it?
Another keypad.
One of the spiders.
Stares at it.
Got its little front leggies, its little mandibles. It's
Makes it-
poking the top of it, making little sparks.
Like, oh, Katie, is the grimy bits on the keypad?
Nope.
I'm gonna open seal. Fuck your spider. I will open seal that bitch, Katie.
Do it.
Damn it! Turns, looks at Jay. Talk to the spider. And goes and grumpily stands against the way from it.
Are you muted, Tom?
What? Ugh.
He's
I
like,
was muted.
open seal didn't work, and Anton points at Jane. Talk to the spider.
So she'll just kind of look at him for a second, like try to. Did you try to open seal the keypad, right?
I tried to open seal the door.
With a keypad next to it.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
There's just a look of really.
Just talk to the fucking spider. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it.
She leans down, kind of looks at the spider. So the keypad, is it just like, is it a clear keypad with a spider on it, or is it like kind of a, what exactly does it look like?
I mean, it looks like you're pretty run of the mill. Like there's a keypad. There's also a little card slot, and the little spoder is just perched on it, kind of poking and prodding and doing his little beep boops.
And she'll just kind of tap her finger on the door next to it, just to get its attention. Like, hey,
You drop stealth. It makes an alarmed little beeping noise.
as this thing just appears, like, hey.
Makes an alarmed little beeping noise and like pops up and whirls around. The top of it is a little LED. It like flares up for a second. It looks over. It's like, oh, flares back down. Just turns off. Goes back to the rhythmic clickety or rhythmic blinkety.
Hey.
Greetings.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Can you open this door for us?
Affirmative.
Will you?
Passage through this portal requires clearance.
Oh, I'll give you fucking clearance. Just
Shit! Just turns around and puts a finger up to him. It's like shh.
Pulls up its little leggies like yes.
Just turns around, back to the spider. But we have clearance.
Please present clearance. Just looks up expectantly. It's got one little dull light in the front. It's like, you swear to God, it kind of blinks. It does a little flicker. Like, yes.
Do you know what she
Do it.
does?
What does she do?
Krynos.
backhands it.
No, it just goes Krynos.
It considers this for a moment.
This is my clearance.
Anton takes Carnos.
This state is not natural. Please return to your natural state.
Will you open the door?
It considers this. And a blink, blink, blink. Please present clearance.
Oh no. Sitting here waiting to kill it. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah, no. Spiders.
Hostility will not grant clearance.
Shrinks back down to Hamid.
Shrieks back down, going like, "Hey, yeah, clean.
Yeah, the fact that I'm a fucking guy and was doing everything to what you're doing. Think there'll be something in the maintenance area that we can grab?
Your theories, you could bribe it.
I could bribe it, but it's a patent spider.
Bribe it. It wants info. I've done this before. If you give it info, then it will trade it over. You don't have to give like all the info, but just give something that it's not learned about before.
It's the kind of look of, like, all right, what am I supposed to fucking tell it?
Exchange. You require the access codes for the door, and you will offer something back in return. Info for info. That is your clearance.
Still just sitting there, has its little forelegs pulled up, like it's so proud of itself, like, yes.
Talk like you're from Star Trek.
Just kind of a look, just like, all right.
Go on, stand up straight. Come on, like you're Spock.
Please, you're Spock.
No, I'm Kirk. You're Spock.
I heard you hacked a computer. You're a nerd.
I.
Just turns around.
You're about to hack the fucking keypad. You're a bigger nerd than me.
Working.
Oh yeah, no.
Working.
No.
Just go. Just go watch the door upstairs.
What to do to do?
I'll make sure this.
He's walking up the stairs. Get in the hospital then, so do you know what I mean?
All right, and then she'll, as he's got upstairs, she'll turn back to it. All right then. Does that sound like a fair deal? You grant me clearance, and I give you some information.
Valuable information can be exchanged for equally valuable information. Access codes would be considered extremely valuable.
Extremely valuable. Jesus Christ.
Access codes that only grant access to the morgue would be somewhat less valuable.
Leans over the railing. Be specific, Jane.
Yeah,
The head slides slowly back over.
There's just the look. All right, yeah. I see how this is. You stay in your bulb court, and I'll stay in mine.
Oh, no. Don't worry about it. I'm up here watching the door.
Watch the door.
I'm watching it. It's a door.
Yeah. Do it sneakily then. Make you feel better.
What's the door when I fuck up this whole fucking trying to get in the other door?
Am I fucking this up? You're fucking this up.
It rolls blur. Of course it doesn't work.
Hostility is not conducive to team building exercises.
Thank
Sage nod.
You stay the fuck out.
You'll turn around.
There's some stealth. There you go. Fucking 4 fucking successes. I watched the door while stealth like grumbling.
She'll turn around. All right. I would like to make a deal for the codes to the door, this door, and any further within the morgue area.
Understood. Stare. Blink, blink.
And what would you consider that value as?
Access to a single floor is significantly less valuable than access to all floors. Please offer information.
That's a case of what do I offer?
You know what? If you would like, you can roll something like intelligence enigmas or wits enigmas.
I would, because I haven't got a fucking clue.
That is okay. I'm here for you in these moments of need.
What was that? Wits or intelligence enigmas?
Yep, either one.
I'll roll wits because it's a bigger dice pool.
Yeah, you're also thinking on your feet.
It's 2 7s.
Got 2 successes?
Or 2 7s, if that's a success.
Standard diff.
Then yes.
Very well. So, Jane, you've got the idea with these guys. You've seen what they do, what kind of stuff they hang out on. Truth be told, if you wanted, you could probably pull something out of your phone or give it access to it. I mean, information doesn't mean you have to sit here and spout facts. Anything of digital value will probably work. Hell, you could try to force Anton to voice over his phone. That'd be hilarious. But anything of essentially digital value.
And because now Tom's thinking the right fucking mindset. Duh.
There you go, buddy.
No, she'll just reach into her back pocket straight away. And she'll actually pull out. Actually, what does she have now? She won't have that. Oh, she'll go up to Anton. Anton, give me your wallet.
Why?
I need your wallet.
No. Why?
I want your ID.
You're not having my... No, they don't get my ID. Fuck that. Give your own fucking ID.
I don't have ID.
Oh, wait. Reaching into his pocket. I've got somebody else's ID.
Oh, that'll work. That'll do great, actually.
Hands it off.
This kind of looks at it because that's full of information right there.
Mm-hmm. That is remember that girl that blackmailed Katie? That's her ID. I remember I kept it. When I got her diary, if I remember correctly.
The girl you blackmailed.
A while back. Who was bullying
Oh,
her sister.
God.
Yeah.
The one you got to make a fake ID? Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, just kind of like looks at it like, oh,
That is a teenager. That is a youth ID. It's vertical instead of horizontal.
Like, just looks at it, just like, does it have information on it? Name, date of birth, address. It's like that. That'll do fine. Walks back
Even
down.
has a little scan code on the back.
Oh. Walks back down. Just kind of pushes it in front of him like, here's some information for you. And if you'd like to flips it over, digitize it.
you flip it over and present the little code side. The little eye kind of like flickers for a second, and then you literally see the little like bar scan happen. There's a couple of happy little bleepity bloops.
Here, Anton, because you come down to keep my ID. What are you fucking insane? You
Well,
just go.
It's either
Grumbling
that
to
or I
himself.
give it my phone and then they all get your fucking phone number.
Keep my fucking ID.
Access code is 2569.
Oh, look at that.
Types in 2569.
Well, I'm just going to put it out there as a mental note. Next time you rob people, keep their IDs because that's quite useful.
I normally do.
Well, I didn't know that, did I?
Mm-hmm. You don't have
Or
to
else I would have given it my ID, but I don't fucking have one.
You like 2569. And it, like the little green light comes on, and there's a beep, and the door like you hear it click.
All right, back to serious. You know, just immediate like.
You grab the door. You wrench it open. You remember the door was grimy. You kind of go, "Oh."
Oh, looks at the palm spider like you did this to me.
Well, after you.
Yeah, just slowly creak it open, sticking the Scooby-Doo head out. Raggy.
Reggie?
I
Like
mean-
Zoic on.
We gotta run.
We gotta run.
Oh my god. You guys are fucking ridiculous. Yeah, I mean it's a very homey place. It's
A very nice, comfortable.
It's very
bar.
homey. The fire burning in the corner, just some dead guy on the floor.
like I said, it's very homey. Give it a second. There you go, homey. Down there.
Oh,
It's very nice.
that's even Anton like opens the door and
Yeah, they all look like this.
oh, that's not creepy.
That's actually not bad. The other one was way worse.
Oh, that's not creepy at all. Fuck me, because he's walking down the hallway.
This place is surprisingly well kept.
It's not creepy at all. No.
Yeah,
not
for what it's
creepy
worth, the
at all.
upper floors weren't nearly as degraded as you're used to, Jane. But this
Okay.
is definitely back to familiar surroundings.
Yeah, she'll just carry on following Anton. Has he gone invisible? Have we gone back stealth mode? Is he invisible again?
No, we're walking at this point.
Oh, good.
No, we're not playing the awkward handheld invisibility game.
You don't want to keep holding hands? Jeez.
Could do it anyway.
God damn it! Why are you guys like this?
Just holds that onto the other. Hold me. Just walking.
Like full on Shaggy and Scooby just jumps into his arms. Like Zoinks!
All right. You descending into the morgue. Well, at least down the hallways.
The morgue.
Morgue. Who doesn't like going to the morgue? All right. 1 second. Da 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 da. Thank you, Burb. Oh, that's even better. Here we go. That is so homey. That's beautiful. All right, so you guys will bypass as you wander your way along. You'll initially go puttering. Oh, hey, look, a door. It says morgue. How
Morgue.
fortuitous.
Morgue.
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 Exactly.
Yeah,
like that.
you bypass a chamber.
Of
Looks a little.
secrets.
I mean, does that look like secrets? I mean, if that looks like secrets, it's definitely full of secrets.
It's definitely holding some fucking secrets, so I don't want to know.
Jesus fucking Christ. I mean, probably that's what Anton says. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, this is pretty rough.
Are there any other spirits down here, Katie?
How fortuitous that you might ask. You may roll alertness.
Heh
I'm also going to roll that. Unless you object. With my extra dice. Nah.
With your
2.
extra dice.
2.
3.
Jane is actually going to get a slight difficulty reduction because of the nature of what you're going to fucking find.
Because family.
Because family. Yeah, you guys will spot a couple of them just kind of lingering. They take a second to spot just because these ones are, for one, fairly small, and for two, they're like tucked up on the machinery. Like one is just kind of perched up there, just doing his little thing. One's perched over on the arm. They're just chilling, doing their little moth thing.
All right, let's we should go over to the other side, shouldn't we?
Oh my god, why would you link that?
That's what they walk up to Jade like.
Jesus.
We should probably check if it's clear first.
It gives us a thumbs up. You did a big old tears, buddy.
Yeah, because materializing
no.
in the middle of a hallway in front of people is going to scare the living shit out of them.
No, I mean that. I'm waiting for you to do the check.
Right, of course. She just kind of pulls out her phone like, yes, of course you were, side-eye.
Yep, you're the third.
She'll do a quick check, spin around, just like, make sure there's nobody here.
You do a quick check, spin around. There's definitely someone there. There's like one dude.
Oh, we got a dude.
In his, in the work scrubs and the little footies and whatnot. Got the gloves on, whole thing.
I'll handle him.
All right. Cameras. Just gonna like another quick check for cameras. Physical ones you can see, and then look for the pattern spiders above their heads.
Oh, there are definitely some pattern spiders in here. After all, there's lighting, and in fact, there's a bunch of them that don't really stop in this room, but go on into the next, where it looks like there's a big metal door, and you might imagine that it's a lot more complicated on the other side. But here, it just looks a lot like a big fuck off, like kind of sealed, like not sealed in like the electronic way, but like has insulation and stuff around it door, and there's a bunch of them marching through. A point where cords of webbing clear the glass up by the ceiling, and there's a fuck ton of them in there.
Oh, what do you think that is?
No idea.
Fridge, maybe?
Probably.
All right, but camera-wise, and she will actually look out for the pattern spiders clumped in corners of the room and stuff like that.
Yeah, none of them seem to really be lingering. Some of them stop here and there at a light, but they don't seem to be clustering to indicate cameras or anything like that. Not in here.
Think we're clear on cameras.
All right. Time to transition. Time to transition. I got this.
All right.
I will remind you that the dude is right there in the room.
Of course, he's right there in the room.
That's what Jane says.
Oh, no, that's what the sounds like. Of course, he's right there in the room. They're always right there in the fucking room.
Yes, that's what I literally just said. I said we've got to do.
What them fucking materialize? So when he's busy doing time it, so he's going to be busy working on something, and we can appear.
You do know this thing is not easy to time, right? It's literally.
Make it easy, Jane. You're the theurge.
You don't understand how any of this works, do you?
No, Jane. No. It's not my thing. I am the creepy one who comes out of the shadows like, "Woo, I'm edgy."
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So, like, just jump. Bear with me now. Just come with me. Grabs hold of his wrist, leads him back down the hallway. All right. So we're gonna appear here. So you get to go down the hallway and do it.
Yeah, get down the hallway.
Does that work? Is that good enough for you?
Yeah, no,
yes. Good. It's gonna pat him on the cheek like good boy.
Do the fucking thing. Do the fucking thing. Do the fucking thing. Transition. Just gets through. Betsy just grumbles. Stupid spiritual, stupid spider.
What?
No,
What's that?
stupid spider.
Huh?
Stupid.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Yeah,
no, no.
yeah. Yeah. You gonna stop moaning now, or do you want me to let's leave us here a little bit longer?
Just transition us over. Fuck me.
I will attempt to roll.
As we all double watch and die. Thank you for playing.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. That's an
Hey,
8 and a
Jay.
9.
Hey, Jane, play that one about getting stuck in the umber. Sure thing, Anton.
Dong.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
And yeah,
It takes a minute, but you do come across.
and let's roll for blur. Oh, look, it worked. Roll for stealth. Oh, look, it worked.
Don't forget your reduced difficulties.
It did. Yeah, no, I got the 1, 2, 3, and one more.
What else are you rolling?
I'm running one more thing, Katie.
What else are you rolling?
I am rolling. I'm spending a willpower point for whisper catching.
Okay.
Yes. It's okay.
I just said okay. Jeez. Why you gotta be so aggressive?
Yeah, no, I will. And when I get him inside, I'm going to fatal flaw him as well.
Jesus.
Yes. I will
Weirdo?
analyze. You're a weirdo. It's intelligence, empathy, right?
Well, first off, since you have to get the guy in line of sight,
Mm-hmm.
are you just like walking in, or
No, that was my stealth. I'm my blur. I'm doing the creep. Typing the code and back in again.
I mean, you're back in the hallway, but there's still a door there.
But we have the code now, don't we?
There's just a normal door.
Oh, I thought you
It's
meant
just
we
a
were
door.
It's
Dude,
just buddy. It's okay.
door.
It's just a door.
No, okay, I'm done with this game.
You're not back out on the stairwell. You're
I
in the
thought-
hallway, and there's a normal door.
I thought you brought me all the way back to the stairwell.
No, she just took you outside of the room.
I'm gonna walk over to the door.
Yep.
With whisper catching, I'm assuming I can actually hear him if he's talking or on the phone or something like that. You know?
Oh yeah. Let's see. Hi or low, buddy.
Hi.
That is so obnoxious. You hear humming.
All right, I'm gonna try and slowly open that door as quick as I can.
Give me one more stealth check.
Sure.
Try to creep that door.
Sure. I did not know. That's all. 7 1s. No. No. It doesn't matter anyway.
All right, let's make one more of these rolls.
It is
Mr. High Roller,
No.
you lucky motherfucker. They're not looking the right direction. You, I mean, fucking Jane gives you a bitch face, I'm sure, as there's like an audible, like, click as you open the door, like, nice. Nice.
Stands there, like, crouched in front of the door, like, in an awkward freeze, like Wile E. Coyote. But he realized the guy didn't see me because I was a cock, like, and we'll creep in.
Yeah, you see it. I mean, the dude's there, but bobbing his head and has, I mean, you assume there's like earbuds or headphones or something going on.
Yep, nope, he's just gonna creep up nice and steady now. There we go. I'm
Hey,
gonna get his
buddy.
ghost. Yes.
As you creep up, you know what he's doing?
What's he doing?
He's washing one of the bodies. Right there on the table.
Oh.
That's just, oh, hey, naked corpse. Oh, blood pooling's a thing. Ooh.
Ooh. Is it the body I recognize?
Nope.
Oh. Ooh.
No, just random naked fucker.
All right, Katie. Random naked man.
There's a naked dude on there. You trip and fall. Oh god.
Don't trip and fall.
All right. I'm gonna creep up, like right up close. You know what I mean? Danger close.
Whisper in his ear.
Hey there, little
buddy.
honey.
Hey, buddy. No, I will just apply the fucking sleeper hold.
The sleeper hold.
I'll do that. I've done it before.
Just do the fucking strength roll to grapple. You can have your ambush dice.
Yay.
Jane's like trying to look in from the hallway, and all she hears suddenly is "Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep."
She's not even trying to look at it. Just stood in the doorway, just watching him.
With iron grip, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay, it's a pretty fucking good hold. And you have a medicine score, so I'll let it be a sleeper hold.
Yay.
And instead of it applying damage, I will let you just calmly knock that motherfucker out.
Whisper into your ear. Shh. You know what I mean? Just slowly.
You like lean in to whisper, and you hear like death metal over the earbuds.
Oh. It's like, oh. Well then. You know what I mean? It's just holding him there awkwardly, like, oh. Looks over at you. He likes death metal.
Okay. As Anton gets told, she just kind of walks in, shuts the door behind her, and if there's a lock on it, locks it.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Just like lock. Oh great! Wow, what is it?
I think it's Cannibal Corpse.
Kind of walks over, but just the guy sleeping on the ground starts so as Anton's doing whatever, she just kind of drags him off to the side. She'll just fucking loot whatever he's playing music out of.
Yeah, you grab his phone. You can pull his earbuds.
Yep.
Oh, hey, tunes.
Ah,
No, now I can go listen to my tunes.
that's a pretty cool phone.
Why'd you want it?
There's too much tracking and shit on these things.
I mean, he didn't see anything. For all he knows, he could
No, but you know, if he calls his provider and they just kind of ping it, and then
You could
eventually
take that.
they'll-
You could take his headphones.
I mean, I'm taking the headphones. These are Beats. These are pretty expensive.
Mm-hmm. Take his wallet.
kinda-
You could rob him of his cash.
And the ID. If it proven that's
See?
useful. It's kind of like
Hey.
pulls out the earbuds, throws the phone on his lap, takes his wallet.
Yeah, what's alertness?
He's a bomb.
Yep. He is the bomb.
He is the bomb.
Alright, hold on. What's my alertness? Is that an alertness? It is an alertness. Holy shit. It's a big ass dice pool coming at you.
Do it.
3.
Oh, hey, work ID. Clipped right onto his shirt there.
Oh, taking that as well. Oh, so much ID.
Give me your ID.
Give me your ID. Give
Takes his belt.
No
She
change, no means no.
She takes her belt. Takes his belt as well.
Actually, yeah, no, what? She will take his
He's
belt.
got scrubs on. No belt for you.
No, I was actually going to do something serious, but all right then. Because I was going to say she takes his belt and she ties up his hands with it.
I mean, you could take off your belt and tie his hands with it.
Oh.
That's got my Anton. Give me your belt.
Just look around the body and stop dicking around. But he's not dead, Jane. Leave him alone.
Yeah, but what if he wakes up?
He's not going to wake up from that.
Well, you know what? This is the time not to bicker. So yeah, I'm just gonna look at the body. That's you have files on the body because I don't know what I'm looking at, to be honest.
There's a computer and take his work. Come on.
It's,
Come over. This is a computer, Jane. You know what I mean?
she will actually start looking through the computer or any of the files and stuff like that.
I mean, there's like a clipboard not too far away from the actual like table there.
Yep, grabs that. That's information. Let's see what that says.
I mean, it's
Words.
information about the nice person who is currently half washed on the table.
Is this a person that looks like the description Anton gave of no blood?
No, there's definite blood pooling. It's
Yep,
really
got-
gross.
Picks it up, looks at it, flips the sheet over, kind of like pulls the frowny face. It's like, puts it back down.
Anton will walk over to actually, but they probably would have a computer thing.
They
for
do have
this.
a computer.
Yeah, he'll take the work ID off Jane and sit there and like click onto it, hoping to God this guy does not lock his computer and make his life a living
Oh,
day for himself.
It's like, you alright with that? Do you want me to?
He should if he locks his computer while he's doing his work, he's a fucking moron. I'll put it like that.
Well, it's just
But who would lock the computer while they're doing the work? You should be fine.
I mean, if you take your head away from it or leave your seat, you're supposed to lock it in a workplace environment. But that's
Just you click on the on like the keypad, like
presses the on button, turns the computer off.
No! He just shakes the mouse a bit, like so, like you know what I mean?
Give the mouse a little wiggle waggle.
Yeah.
Yeah, the screen pops on. There's like a essentially a login thing. It's a work computer.
He'll look at your man's ID number, types it in.
There is. Yeah, that'll work. Fuck it. It takes you a second to find where to click to get the goddamn prompt to come up.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you can get it to pop up and throw in the ID number, and boom, screen. Really obnoxious. You know what hospital fucking computers are like, or work computers of almost any type. It's like, man, this is. Woo! My computer's better than this. My computer when I was a kid was better than this.
That's a low whistle, like Jesus. What he'll do is he'll look at the intake logs for 2 days ago.
Da-na-na. You do have a Jane Doe.
He'll point over. I imagine there's like the things they have, the classic things. Where you pull out you open the thing and pull out the thing on the yoke.
What thing and thing? Thing is not.
What?
No.
What is Anton's computer score? Because if he tries to describe that to Jane, she's going to stare at him like, what the fuck?
You look over. Because I imagine where they have like the tray where they store the bodies. Or the fridge, what are they called? I can never.
You mean that door there that leads to a large, probably refrigerated room?
Yeah.
Yes.
They would have ID numbers, I think, for each individual person, wouldn't they?
They definitely do mark which
bin
they've been stored in. Yeah.
Yeah, he'll look over, Jane. It's bin number. Fuck it, we'll say 73.
Is it 73, Katie?
Yeah, sure. 73 sounds good.
All right. Just in case that part was important.
No, totally 73.
All right, and what's it say on the file?
Open it up. It's a Jane Doe. Yeah, no, read the file out. You know what I mean? Like, what are we looking at here, Katie?
I mean, there's not a lot to read. There's, DOA, a location, a time picked up, probably the information on who turned it over from the ambulance, et cetera, what time it was took, what time it was processed. Probably notable mention of like various marks on the body.
Yeah, like what's the autopsy report say? Like what drug was in her system, or if there was any, like what was, you know what I mean?
You know what? Let me check something real fast. I'm gonna do a little bit of Google Foo. Because
Like, has a toxicology report come back? Has any of that, like, what, like, essentially, like, what was in her system, you know?
It'll give a list of various tests that have been sent out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Give me one quick moment. There's a time of death is kind of is not filled out just because it's hard to assess in this particular case. Let me take a look. And autopsy results is blank.
Because of frown. The fuck?
What?
Blank.
Well, they probably haven't done it yet.
No. They'd have had to have done it. There's no way it would be blank.
I don't know how these things work, so someone's covering it up.
Yeah.
Can
There's
you?
there'd be no way they would have all this here and then have a blank autopsy report. Someone would have their head for doing that.
All right, let's check some. She kind of looks around the room for any physical files.
I mean, there are like a couple of like essentially more of the clipboards set aside that you imagine are to be entered.
Katie,
Nice.
Hmm.
the scent. You said there was a number of tests that needed to be done, right?
Yeah, some of them have been sent off for.
I'm going to look at the sent mail because when you're sending that off stuff, they would give a list of the part of the autopsy report for them to co-match off of.
I imagine an autopsy takes a longer period of time.
Oh no, but like some of the results will be there in order to get like specific results, like this. You know what I mean? It's kind of combed through.
You comb through, and basically what you see is they've kind of done the standard, like on body intake, have done a standard series of like take various samples because they don't have any like I said, there's essentially no signs of an autopsy report. It's just that there's been an intake and there's been like cursory testing set off, like kind of the generic kind of gamut of testing that's done, just kind of the standard whatever.
He just kind of frowns. Go check the body itself, Jane. If an autopsy was done, she'll have a point out his chest. They'd have cut open here.
All right, I'll go take a look.
Oh,
Sure.
boy.
Okay.
Yeah, probably.
Is the room in this room or is it next to it?
There's basically just a big fuck off door. Like one of the walls is pretty fucking solid compared to like the drywall that you see everywhere else. And yeah, there's just the big metal, like essentially like you'd see in a walk-in fridge, like a big fuck off door with a lot of insulation around it.
Well, she'll go and try and budge this heavy door.
Oh yeah, you give it a yank, it kind of does the little poppy thing, and yeah, you get that sound of like a seal kind of opening, and get hit with a blast of cool air.
Yeah, Anton will follow her in.
73, yeah.
73.
And she'll go and look for 73.
Yes.
Oh boy!
I'll follow along.
No, moral support. Yay!
It's a big old refrigerator full of bodies. Hey, look, toe tags.
Yeah, it passes through looking like 73. I guess you're going up 73.
Yeah, I mean, there's a pattern to the numbers.
The numbers, Anton, what do they mean? Yeah, no, she'll go
They go up the
73.
further down the row you get until you hit the end, and it's like, oh, look, another row. How lovely. But yeah, it's not that hard to find 73. There is a rhyme and reason.
But is there actually a body there, though?
There is.
That's a good start.
There's a body and a toe tag. It says 73. It also
Yeah.
says Jane Doe or Doe, comma Jane.
He'll pull the thing out off the thing, you know, the fucking tray thing.
Yep.
Before he does that, he'll look over at Jane. Peek across. Look for the signs of those words, the things we've been seeing.
Yeah, I'll take a look. She will, again, pull out a phone. Do the usual kind of like look through and then kind of spin around, try to spot anything.
What Anton will do, because they would have gloves, he'll walk back out, grab the pair of the sterilized gloves, put them on, and walk back over and unzip the seal.
Okay, so Jane, you're looking around. It's a big empty room with a lot of racks in it. Your version is a lot less attractive. Your little buddy's family's all over the place. They're just chilling though. They seem pretty content.
Yeah, no, she kind of stops and just like blinks as Anton suddenly now wearing gloves. Seems pretty clean. Must be.
Try the back. Try where we were.
All right.
Especially at the computer.
That's the room you were standing in the Umbra.
Well,
with the big creepy light thing.
Feels like we were already in there.
Yeah, but we didn't look for those type of smudge marks, though.
All right, I'll take another look. You sure you're alright with this?
I got this. Just slowly unzip it.
And that is a pale fucking face you're unzipping.
Yeah, he's like, ooh.
And Jane will go and have a much closer look around the room, see if there's any markings or anything like that.
All right, you can do me some investigation. Are you just going around with your phone scanning like this is a fucking game?
Yeah, literally.
Oh, it's literally like an augmented reality game. This
Exactly.
is ridiculous.
That's exactly what she's doing.
Oh my god.
So
So
what
while
do you
you're
want-
doing that, give me some investigation, buddy. And Anton, yeah, you pull open the thing and it's like, oh, yep, pale. Yeah, I didn't stand. I mean, there was black bags before, but whoo boy, very cold, very pale body that you are slowly revealing.
So the signature like cut across the chest where they've looked in and shit.
Nope.
Okay, they haven't done an autopsy yet.
Nope. You see some dead girl biddies, but no autopsy scar.
Now that I get actually see, because it was dark, like what's the full? What am I looking at in terms of the injuries?
Oh lord. I'm trying to remember what all of it was.
Because I remember there was ritual scarring.
It,
Burn
it's
marks.
it's a lot of cutting where, and we determined you had the medicine score to know.
Yeah.
Like you look over and it really is like it targets very very nerve rich skin. All of the cuts do. Like the cuts aren't designed to be deep. They're not designed to make her bleed a lot. They're just designed to hurt a lot. Targets areas of the body where there's a lot of nerves in the skin tissue, and there's even some deeper, like kind of almost piercing marks, like very small direct stabs where there's would be like nerve bundles.
And where are these primarily located on the body?
Yes.
Everywhere, like, is there like a particular area that they try? Like, is the head clear as well? Is there any puncture marks on the head as well?
Like I said, it's going for nerve bundles. There's probably
Mhm.
some cuts around the ear because it's a very sensitive area of the body. Like erogenous zones have not been left clear because, again, very sensitive parts of the body. Things like under the arm, the inside of the joints, areas where there's very sensitive skin. And then there's a point like, you know, kind of just where the thumb joint hits your hand. There's a nerve pad there in that fleshy bit at the pad of your thumb.
Mhm.
And that has been stabbed. Not by a knife, not by something that'll do a lot of damage, but by something narrow. It's been stabbed straight through. Very, very small hole.
With my medicine score, would I be able to determine what sort of tool that is?
You could try
What do you need me to roll?
your intelligence medicine.
Okay. I'm gonna spin the book on this bad boy. Wow. Well, I fucking needed it. That was a really hot roll.
No, beautiful. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jesus, making me look shit up.
Yes.
You basically figure it's something roughly the size of like, in sewing and whatnot, there's things like straight pins.
Mhm.
Not as narrow as a needle. It's something. It takes you a minute. You're kind of thinking about it. It's because straight pins are fairly narrow, and this is a little wider. It's enough to really like. You're gonna know when that thing hits you, but it's not as big as like, I don't know, an ice pick or something. And it takes a minute, and you're glancing around, and maybe it'll occur to you because you're standing in a hospital, and you're standing in a bunch of bodies that have been cut open and probably pegged open, and you kind of go, oh. In biology, when you have to like dissect your frog or whatever, they give you those kind of thick needles with a little T shape at the
Mhm.
top. It's essentially something like that. It looks like.
Here's the question: are these things easily accessible, or do you have to order them?
They're not the hardest thing to get a hold of. There may have been a time where you had to order them online. Hello, Happy Cat.
Jade comes up behind Anton, purring.
Starts rubbing on his face.
Anton's playing with a dead body. Of course she is.
Jane,
Jane's
please, I'm
never been
working.
so ready in her life.
Just appears naked. Take me.
But at this point, you can probably, like, honestly, I don't know how well you'd be aware of it because I don't know that he ever would have had to look for them. The logical assumption is that you'd probably have to order them or get them from some
Yeah.
sort of medical source.
But would it tell you that this person obviously has connections to be able to know that about that, right?
I mean, that is the logical assumption to make in character, is that
Yeah,
this person must have medical ties or something, maybe, because where else
Yeah,
are you going to get those fucking
or
weird-ass
at least
needles?
medical knowledge, at least. You know what I mean? Like, maybe medical ties or medical knowledge. He'll nod to himself.
Surely.
Is there anything else distinctive apart from that? Any this noticeable feature or noticeable thing about the woman? Because I remember Bill mentioning the woman went missing from the homeless place.
It's almost like that. Yep. I mean, she's got, like, her hair is kind of that kind of dyed bright kind of slightly chestnutty orange, like kind of a brownish orange, but it's kind of one of those, like, cheap dye jobs. You know, she bought this in a box. Wasn't an expensive box either. There's that. How far are you unzipping the thing? Are you
All the way.
taking a minute?
Yep, all the way.
Yeah, especially opening it all the way, taking a good look. You can see the kind of. Oh, that's right. Ooh. You can see not only the reminder of the fact that she's been cut, like essentially where on either thigh at the artery. But now that there's been some time for the body to settle and everything else, and you're getting a really good look at it, clear of clothes or distractions and shadows, yeah, there's clear, like, binding marks on the wrist where it bruised before death, and there is bruising around the neck. Jane's really happy about this, by the way.
Come here, Anton. Jane, please.
But yeah, there's a long cut on the inside of either thigh. Long cut down the thigh.
On the thigh. What
Yep.
sort of cut is that now? Is that like same as the others, or is that faded?
Oh no, this isn't, like, the others are fairly. A lot of them are either very shallow cuts or puncture wounds. These are, like, deep slices into the meat of the thigh, like, cut open practically to the bone. Like, you can sit there and, like, be like, how bad is this? And you go, like, with the hand to kind of lift it open to see, and you regret it.
Yeah, it's like, oh.
Like, that is one of those immediate kind of stomach turning things when you go, like, oh, it'll just be, you know, a bit deep, and you lift it up and it's like, you see a flash of bone. Like, it's not good. Get yourself a tummy flop, because that was a lot worse than you expected it to be.
Yeah, he'll look over as Jane's probably coming back in.
I don't know.
Jane, you got what, 4 successes? Jesus Christ.
Yes.
You saw some kind of, like, old smudge marks. Nothing as distinct as the other ones were. Places where it's almost like, you know, when someone has, like, the black sole of their shoe and, like, they accidentally, like, kind of skid the foot across the floor kind of thing.
Yeah.
There's some old kind of worn smudges, but nothing really alarming in there.
I don't know. She takes that, comes back in. There's nothing in there. It seems pretty clear.
What?
There's nothing in there. It seems pretty clear.
Point at some of the thing, like the scars and shit. They'd have to do a
Jesus.
specific, use a specific thing to make those puncture marks. Like,
She just kind of doesn't touch it, but just
Needle.
kind of looks at it.
like a needle, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's.
And here, unzip further. Look at those thigh cuts.
That is. Jesus.
That requires a lot of skill to keep the person alive while they're doing this.
Anton, give me a flat wits check. Actually, you know what? Give me a wits medicine. Throw your medicine dice into that.
I got one success quick thinking anyway, but here's my medicine dice. Yeah, one success.
All right, hot damn. For one, the medicine aspect of that, she did not survive those cuts.
Oh, the thigh ones were the ones that killed her?
Those are straight down to the artery.
Okay.
And you'll remember that Renee commented that they didn't essentially they didn't hang her upside down when they bled her out.
Yeah, he points over. That's probably what killed her. And then I know for a fact they didn't hang her upside down to bleed her out either.
All right.
And
So
actually, Jaina was involved with the whole dressing of the deer, wasn't she?
I mean, she definitely.
When they brought back the deer and were like cleaning them and
Yeah, no,
draining them and everything.
I mean, I think if I remember
Yeah, she
correctly,
was.
she
Yeah, she
she
was, yeah.
fucking did most of it.
I was going to say, was Anton involved in that? I know he brought him back.
Yes, he was.
Yeah,
It was him,
That's
Jane,
it's
pretty close.
essentially.
it was him, Jane, and Becca.
So, I mean, let's put it this way. When you guys did the deer, you slit the throat because there's major arteries there. There's the fucking jugular, and you suspended them upside down so that gravity would help with the process of draining all the blood out. In this case, you've got ligature marks on the neck and wrists, and the slices are down in the thigh. But they're artery deep.
Yeah, I think it's a good guess to say that whatever they did, they hung her up, probably by the neck, but yeah, at a guess with them on the wrist.
He'll check, actually, for ligature marks.
Yeah, you've already spotted ligature marks on the wrist and on the neck.
That's probably where they did it.
I had bled it out through that, but I mean, I don't know this kind of stuff. I'm just guessing.
That's probably what they did, yeah.
All right, so what does this tell us?
Tells us that they're obviously draining the blood out for rituals, that there's obviously medical connections there, medical skill.
Yeah, so they know what they're doing with this kind of thing.
And they would have to order them to get those particular type of needles to make the marks like these.
You say order, I mean,
Like special order.
just steal them.
They could just steal them, which means they have a medical contact.
Medical contact, or just know where to get them from.
Could be a bit of both.
It's a hospital. I mean, there's plenty of stuff like this lying around.
Like I said, they would have to know where to get them, though.
Yeah, so they definitely know they know what they're doing.
Yeah. And they're targeting the homeless people. Bill mentioned that there was a woman after going missing. I'm guessing this is her.
Yeah.
They're collecting them out of the vans. And the
Dumping
question
them
is,
off after they're done with them.
the question is, how can we figure out who they're gonna go for next? Because that's like trying to find a needle in the haystack.
We could decide that later. Right now, we're in the middle of a morgue, Anton. We gotta either get what we need and get out.
Wait a minute. There are spirits on the other side, right? Related to pointing around.
On this side, yeah.
Ours might be here.
To be honest, I don't think it fully works like that.
Just gives a shrug.
I mean, the death spirits that had handled the kind of passing over probably could help with what I guess you're thinking, but
Considering the amount of probably taint that was put into her, do you think she passed over properly?
is it tainted though?
Fuck it, I'll do a sense worm check. Because he's assuming it is, because these things are born of the worm. So 2 10s.
I mean, she's not the only person in there that's tainted. Some have more of a clinging type. She's definitely been like submerged into it at some point.
He can't even take a step back, like, oh.
Yeah, you touched that. I mean, with
Yeah.
gloves on, but you touched that. Gross.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, she's tainted. Not the. Points at some of the other bodies, not that kind.
So what are you thinking?
Make an appeal to the dead spirit.
Yeah, but for what?
Talk to her. Cleanse her.
I mean, that I could, but what is the goal here, Anton? Yeah,
She'll remember things. Faces.
right. There we go.
Little things. She'll remember the pain, yeah. But she'll remember little things.
That I can deal with. All right. Oh, we can see how this works.
It's better. He zips back up. Throws the gloves in the bin. Let's give it a try.
Yeah, she'll jump back over to the other side.
Before they go, Anton will wipe down where they held onto the handle as well. You know what I mean?
He.
Give it a quick wipe down on the handle of the door and all that, and then yeah, he'll follow Jin over.
All right. Your family be everywhere.
Jane appears, looks round. It's like a family reunion.
I mean, it is. And for the most part, they're pretty mellow. They're not talking, per se. There's like a sense of whispering almost, but it kind of pauses as the two of you kind of slide over. One of the closest ones will almost immediately just start kind of lazily doing the little moth clamor onto you.
It doesn't even, not even phased. Kind of invites it.
Yeah. Another one will eventually kind of flick out the wings a few times, like, yeah, fuck it. And, you know, take the couple flaps it takes to, like, flitter over and right into your hair.
It's the one that's kind of clambered onto her hand, if anything. She's kind of lift up to her face. I need you guys' help.
How can we help you, sister?
Well, we have a body that's recently departed. I'm going to guess that the spirits would have gone a certain way, but the When she died, she was tortured to death and bled out, submerged in taint. And the thing is, she might have information where we might be able to catch whatever did that to her. And the spirit itself, although I doubt it, because I'm guessing you guys have already been through it and cleaned it, the spirit might have some taint in it as well. You guys able to bring her back over for a little bit?
I go to find some really interesting shit that I'm pretty sure is a thing real fast.
And there's the little feelers kind of droop, the little feathery antenna. She has been dead too long, little sister. She can't speak anymore.
I thought as much. Is there a way that we can find out what she knew? Well, some of the last things she saw before she died?
There are ways, but humans are not the same as you are. We can't just call them back. Within a day. You could ask her questions. But it has been too long. But I could teach you for next time.
Yeah. That'll help. Yeah, we can do that.
And oh boy, you get to do some irreverent shit. It earnestly does seem apologetic, and in a weird way, kind of like they groom their own little faces. Since you've got it held up, it reaches up with the little forelegs and kind of like does a little grooming motion on your face. But we'll instruct you when you have. Essentially, instruct you, lead you around. Are you going to humor it for a moment as it kind of sidetracks you?
I mean, she'll look to Anton.
Look over. What's up?
Not sure if you want to go back over or do you want to wait while I do this?
You do your thing. Just that's up against one of the walls.
Yeah, no. She'll humor it.
So what it's gonna have you do, and yeah, this is gonna feel really irreverent because it requires dust, and you're in a morgue. So guess what kind of dust is available to you, buddy?
Ashes.
There we
Mm-hmm.
go. Here we go. This is what happened. Anton watches.
So basically, it'll instruct you to go and take a very small bit of the ash. We'll even probably point to some little like medical container for the moment. It's not ideal, and it seems fussed that it's not ideal. It's plastic, and it doesn't like that especially. But for the moment, it'll work, and it will teach you. And essentially, I'm going to give you a free Talon, and you're going to get this, buddy. Give me 1 second. Do 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 do. I'll just pop it in your messenger real fast.
Yes.
Where are you? There you are.
I'm in your fridge.
You are in my fridge. Get one of those. It does seem truly apologetic, and thus it happily goes into this particular little jar. And I mean, it will make it clear. It has to be dust, preferably a jar. This is not ideal, but the dust is good, so this will work. And essentially, all you have to do is like kind of a cursory little bit of gesture to get it into the Talon, and you have death dust.
And she kind of takes it very carefully. Looks at Anton. Well, we have a way now.
Okay. We gotta do it.
What? You weren't listening, were you?
No. Smiles. I didn't understand what the fuck was going on.
It was whispering, little death spirit style. Couldn't hear.
That's all I told her.
Just completely said like so because as far as she's concerned, like, yeah, you were fucking listening. Like, even though it's just literally whispering right in her ear, so he no way would have heard it.
That's all I just heard was tabba 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 tabba.
Just rolls her eyes.
What?
So,
They're all doing
I said-
creepy whispering things. How the fuck was I meant to hear that?
Right. So hear me out. We can't do it. Not right now.
Okay.
She's been dead for too long.
Right.
Because humans and Gary doesn't work like that. But if we find another one within a day, 24 hours when they died, this holds up the pot. This will let us communicate with them.
Well, it's better than nothing.
I mean, I'd say it's better than nothing. It's better than most things because it's literally what we need to get a lead.
Yeah, it means we're gonna find another dead body.
Which means we've got to find another dead body. And we need to be first there.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Alright.
Yeah, we'll creep out, Katie.
Do the creep.
Through the Umbra.
'Cause I'm a creep.
Are you guys just gonna go out in the Umbra?
Yeah.
Yep.
You can wave to all your little friends on the way out. Yay!
Yeah, access granted.
Just
How far are you gonna go before you guys come back over?
I'm gonna cross back over that same bathroom.
yeah.
Back at
Check.
reception.
Gotta check it first before we cross over. Side eye.
Just go in the bathroom stall, doesn't do it.
Come out the bathroom stall together. Like, yeah, I'm what?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
fuck it.
Are you checking first?
We check the stall because if we turn up on somebody's lap,
Look, I wasn't sure if you were gonna check. I
all
was
right.
about to
Look,
roll.
see, Anton doesn't understand this. Just what Jane does, and she always checks first, so she will be checking. Yes.
You can find an empty stall.
Wonderful.
I would have checked as well, but yeah, no, we cross over in the bathroom stall.
You get to cross over in the big handicap stall. So spacious.
Come out then. Oh, see, honey, much better. You know what I mean? Infection
Just
went right
shoves
out
him.
of you.
Just
You know,
shoves,
as we're walking out.
shoves him out.
Death
Come
Jane
on.
shoves Anton out.
Death Jane, you can still see the deaths there from even in Solarian. That's how much say you're getting.
See, that's how these things work. You know, not the receptionist.
Yep.
Don't be embarrassed. It's a common thing. Don't worry about it.
Shut your mouth and walk out this door.
What the doctor said. Don't worry
Yep.
about it. It's fine.
Just kind of dragging him by the shoulder. Like, get out the fucking door now.
Stop us, singer. Come on, go along with it.
We're literally going in a public bathroom.
Yeah, but
You don't have to act about it.
we're in a hospital, Jane. We have to walk past the reception.
Who
We're in character.
cares?
We're in character, Jane.
To be in character.
You play the fucking role of walking outside.
Well, next time when we get in character, we decide on the characters first.
Yeah, well, I've decided, so come on.
So walking back to the car.
Anton does that. Oh, don't worry. See, thanks very much. You don't have to buy.
It's like you're literally just drawing more attention to us by doing this.
I mean, on the bright side, the people who looked up when you came out and were making kind of faces, heard the conversation, were like, man, this magazine.
Leans over. I'm being a supporting boyfriend, Jane.
You're being a supporting. Oh yeah.
I am being a supportive boyfriend. I am sorry that you think that of me. That I was being supportive. No, that's fine. I won't be so supportive. Now, drove you here all by my own with barely any money.
You have loads of money.
Barely any money, Jane.
You literally gave me a load of money to get a pub running.
Don't say that out. What? As he climbs in the car, you are the worst at this game.
How am I with Look, next time when we agree that this game is happening,
The game is always happening, Jane. It's what we
Oh, it-
literally
oh,
do
it-
every single time we walk into somewhere.
well, I didn't think we'd have to act in front of the Umbra.
We act in front of everything.
All right, well, next time then. Next time I'll be ready.
Good.
Yeah.
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 No,
Yeah.
you can. Yeah, just
And
sit
next
there
time you can go with something that's not me bleeding out of my ass.
We were in a hospital. We were in a hospital.
Oh,
It was bad.
you liked that one, didn't you? Yeah, I
It
saw,
was
I
pretty
saw that
funny.
laugh.
It was pretty
Yeah,
funny.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, it fits the
Just
brooding.
announced the reception that I'm apparently bleeding out of my ass.
It fits the brooding.
Oh, really?
I mean, it fits why we look so worried.
There's just the look.
Smirking. Besides, it worked. Didn't nobody ask any
No,
questions?
it worked. No, we're fine. I think it would have just fine if we just walked in, went to the bathroom, and walked out.
Yeah, but see, they would have followed us then. But if they're
Why
like,
would
"Oh
they
shit,
follow us into a bathroom?
because we're yeah, but who follows who when someone it's clear that someone's got a bleeding ass? Is he starting the car?
Like, I understand your logic. It's just unnecessary.
If
Piling
someone
layers.
if
There are
if
layers
you're a
to this
receptionist,
cake that
Jane,
do not need to be there.
if you're a receptionist, Jane, you watch two random teenagers walk into a bathroom stall, you're gonna be like, "Hey, are they fucking?"
Yeah, I would.
And then they come in and be like, "Hey, don't be fucking them." But if you go, "Oh shit, she's bleeding out the ass. Oh shit, I better not bother with that."
Or next time you don't stand there with your finger up your ass and just go into the bathroom.
I didn't. I went into the bathroom.
I don't know. You just kind of stood there staring at the wall a little bit. Bet you're checking out the receptionist's ass, weren't you?
No.
Weren't you?
Why would I do that?
You tell me.
This gives you the most confused. If anything, that's what you were doing.
What's that? What?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No. You're just.
What?
No. I see how it is.
What?
No. Nothing.
All right, we got our answer. It's here. It's in this little pot. We did it. All right, we found it. We found out some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Bleeding out my ass. I think I am. But I'll get you back.
No,
I'll
don't
get you
worry
back.
about it. No. No. We'll just, don't worry about it. We'll just.
I'm not worried.
No. You're never worried. This is driving along.
No, why would I be worried?
I don't know, Jen. Smirking.
What are you even talking about?
Finally start laughing. And then they resume the brood face as they drive off into the night.
Into the night. All right. Well, in that case, I guess we'll say thank you, players, for playing and watchers for watching. See you next time on Lost Cubs.